How's it going, people? Welcome back to the GalacticOz Podcast. Another week, and we are back with an EPL roundup. And we've got a very, very special cast here today. The turnout has been unbelievable for the past 2 weeks, I would say. There's a lot of tension between Arsenal and one Man City fan. And we're going to be continuing that tension, inshallah, this episode. And here with us today, we've got the return of Mohamed Idris. I want to say 4 episodes in a row, isn't that right?
4 episodes in a row, and it's not a coincidence like I told you last time, Azam.
And people think that. People think he's coming up because Man City are doing well.
Wallahi, bro.
But
the success follows.
You're still doing well, but you know what I mean? But 4 episodes in a row, mashallah. So,
Stop the glaze.
The consistency.
Move on.
It's a consistency is strong, wallahi, Mohammed.
No, it is.
Let's continue doing that.
It is, definitely.
On his left, we've got Ravo, who last week, were you here last week?
No.
You weren't here last week.
But I have another challenge. We're in another race.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah.
Okay, khalas.
We're on the other side of the table.
Okay, we'll hear about that a bit later on.
Yeah.
His arm or his shoulder is still broken, but he's recovering.
Working on it.
He's still working on it.
Because he sounds like K. Abdul right now, yeah?
Yeah, like K. Abdul, Mark Richard right here. Who's Henri?
Who's the bike nigga, wallahi?
Then he goes,
yeah, wallahi. On the other side, we've got the return of... okay.
a loser online.
I don't know how to describe him, bro.
This is my last episode, boys. This guy.
Someone, honestly, who's been, you got to give it to him. He's been coming here every time. Regardless, win, lose, draw, getting knocked out. But
No question of consistency. If only his club that he supports was a reflection of his consistency.
I don't know what I'm talking about. It's West Ham.
However, he's back. Abshir, welcome back. Abdullah is on his way. He's still late, but don't worry. He's going to be here to face the music, inshallah. And we've got the return. And it's actually his 2nd episode, boys. So we're going to give him a round of applause.
Of course.
Murad's coming back from Perth.
We've got a round of applause for his
land of the
appearance.
free.
Yes, wallah.
Him just being here.
Him just being here. But
From Perth.
Who does he support again?
He's a Chelsea fan.
Chelsea, wallah.
The king of hot takes. Was the last time you were here, you said something about Bruno, right? He said Bruno's the worst.
No, he was saying a lot of things off camera, and then we put the camera.
No,
on
he said it. No, you said it.
You know what I mean?
I can't remember what I said on it.
You said something about Bruno.
He can't remember
He said
anything.
he's the worst player or something. Now he's on track to.
He's not a fan of that.
He's not a fan of Bruno.
On track to breaking the record now.
That's why. Don't worry,
What
Murad.
record?
We'll get you to say something reckless about Choya. Don't worry. Just give us some time. Let's move on to the Premier League, what people are waiting for us to speak about. And last week, we didn't speak about them. And we have to speak about them this week. They got 2-2 draw against Brighton. Ravo.
Yeah.
Where are we standing?
Are you surprised, Ravo?
5 games to go, is it?
Nah, I'm not surprised. No, I'm surprised we didn't win.
You're surprised you didn't win?
Nah, I thought we had that. I thought that was a win, to be honest.
Guys, can we take him seriously?
How?
Because
No,
2026.
let him finish
They
speaking.
haven't seen 3 points.
Boys, let him finish speaking, and then you can have your fun afterwards. This is a serious team, bro.
Tell us about how depressed you are. And
You
your
know,
life is so bad.
no. Wallah, this year I actually learned to watch football objectively. You see, my takes have changed lately. You see, the last few weeks, I just watch the game now. The result finishes, I turn off the TV and I go to my room. That's all I do now. So this Tottenham team, man, it's frustrating, but wallah, we're looking all right. We looked good. We showed signs. And I think we're staying up. We just need 1 win, and I thought this game was going to be it to get us rolling. But guys, it killed me when I saw Morgan Gibbs-White get a hat-trick. That's the guy we were meant to sign at the start of the season. We might get relegated because of him. But wallah, it's tough times, man.
I don't know what ball you're rolling. If you guys win, you guys
Rolling,
not
yeah? You're rolling us out of that league.
the next win you get
I'm
is
going for
the
Coventry
first
City.
week of championship.
Do people want them to get relegated? Be honest. I don't want them to get relegated. Honestly, wallah. Why am I asking an Arsenal fan? And a Chelsea fan. They both want them to get relegated.
I told you my opinion.
And his Bilgi team. And his Bilgi team.
And he
His
hates them
team
as
is
well.
trash, bro. Allah
This is issues from management, wallah. It's not the players, man.
I like the management, bro. How many managers have you had come in and
Right,
out?
look
Right?
at,
It's
come
not
on,
a
man.
management.
We
It's not a
haven't
management issue.
seen injuries like this before, boys.
All right, don't
Tell
worry
me a
about
team
that.
with injuries like this.
But the management's come in and out. So it doesn't matter about management.
Guys, when
this team
we need players,
just needs to
we
be in the
need players.
championship,
We're
wallah.
struggling. We signed Conor Gallagher in January.
Respect, Conor Gallagher, bro.
What do you mean respect Conor Gallagher? What has he
No
done for us?
respect,
Wallah, what has he
No
done for
respect,
us?
bro. Well, no respect.
What has he
Well,
done?
I'd actually done nothing. And I didn't even know he was playing for you guys. How about that, wallah?
Yeah, we got
I didn't know he was playing for Tottenham.
guys, and we got an
40 million.
We got an unbelievable centre back that's playing in Germany.
Well, that guy,
Vuskovic.
he's a striker, bro. It's not really said about. He scores like 8 goals a
We
season.
should bring him back.
No.
Bad management, wallah. That's all I can say. Bro.
Hey, by the way, that guy he's talking about in Germany that's running a back as a centre back, scoring goals and man of the matches. He's saying, I don't want to go back.
What do you mean? He's getting linked to Barca. Liverpool want him. We're struggling, bro.
Good luck, Ravo. Wallah. I'm just praying for you. Wallah.
Nah,
I really
we'll
don't want you
stay
guys
up.
to get
We'll stay up.
I'm praying for you, but not praying for them.
We'll stay up. We'll stay up.
That's okay.
But you think the Xabi's a good signing though? Like, for that?
The Xabi's good. We're playing better football, but
Oh,
leave it
yeah,
up to him.
yeah. Better football championship.
Need
no,
results,
no.
bro. Need results, bro.
I was thinking, like, is this? Hey, does he stay if we get relegated?
Suddenly you asked him, do you think he's a good coach? He goes, yeah, he goes, you need results.
Nah, he's a good manager though.
I'm just hoping West Ham lose, wallah.
Allah Muhammad. Moving on.
Wallah, moving on with judge, wallah.
Moving on to the next game. Let's talk quickly about Liverpool, the Merseyside derby. Virgil van Dijk gave him the win, 2-1 against Everton. Mohamed Salah, this is final Merseyside derby.
Alhamdulillah.
He actually equaled the record for the most goals in the derby was held by Steven Gerrard before that. And right now they've gone 7 points ahead of Chelsea in their push for the Champions League. Good game. Nothing. I really don't have anything to say about that game besides the effect that it's going to have on Chelsea, which we're going to get to when we talk about the Manchester United game. But yeah, I just wanted to ask you guys: do you think they will make it into the Champions League?
Were they 6th?
They are sitting 5th at the moment.
Yeah, they'll make it. They'll stay there.
Yeah,
They're
top
3
five.
points behind
Yeah, they'll stay
Aston
there.
Villa and Man United.
Yeah, but Chelsea, England has 5 spots.
Yeah.
Champions
Oh, sorry,
League.
they got 5 spots.
Yeah, so they'll stay right there.
Yeah,
innit?
top 5 is
There's an option, bro.
Yeah.
solidified now.
I don't know. I feel like it's locked in right now. I don't think that's gonna change.
Yeah, his team.
Yeah, we're gonna speak about his team, but Liverpool, nothing is going on. Liverpool, even
Are they
last week
second
when
him?
we tried to cover him,
Are
I
they
think
second
they're gonna. I think that he's gonna go. I really don't
Who?
think he's gonna stay.
Xabi Alonso's already.
Who's going?
I saw.
100%.
That's what they're saying, Xabi
Xabi
Alonso.
Alonso's already-
That's what
Do you reckon he's the right man for the job?
Who's Xabi Alonso?
Yeah.
Bro, there's certain clubs he's not going to work out, like Real Madrid, but Liverpool he will work out.
I think he should have gone there before he even went.
Yeah,
To
Nah,
and half the team is already
I
him.
think so.
Frimpong and like flying fullbacks, as in wing backs, 3 at the back. We'll get some defenders in.
You know, actually, Xabi Alonso's win rate is the best win rate at Real Madrid in the last 5 managers. By the way,
Yeah, but he doesn't have a big sample size.
but he
though.
didn't have a big sample size of like games. But in comparison to all the guys that they've had in the past like 5 managers, he's had one of the best win rates, and we know what he did at Bayern Leverkusen as well. Honestly, I think he will be a great, and I think they will even give him a chance. He's not going to be coming in as someone who's like, oh, expected to do this and do that and do this. But
Oh, I just realized they lost Ekitike, bro.
But what you were saying before, Azam, that Xabi Alonso, if he failed at Liverpool, he would never go to Real Madrid.
he wouldn't have gone to Real Madrid.
No, they won't even look at him. But if he fails at Real Madrid, you can look down because Liverpool and Real Madrid, there's.
But what happened to him at Real Madrid? Masha Hinak and
Like, come on, someone called him
But
Mbappe,
it wasn't
bro.
a bad thing. Yeah, like he can clearly say in his interviews with clubs, it was just a power struggle, power dynamic. They had the best
So
players.
he
in the
has
world.
Real Madrid in his resume. That's what he's trying to say.
Yeah, I went Bundesliga, but he was 1 game away from winning
Guys, but he was-
the Europa
he
League,
wasn't-
the German Cup, the German League, unbeaten.
But he wasn't going to like West Brom or something, bro. He was going to Liverpool, bro.
Yeah,
he
but
could have done
Liverpool and
something.
Madrid
You know what I mean?
is levels. But you can't. If he fails at Liverpool, Real Madrid's not even going to look at him.
That's a good point, wallah.
Yeah.
Like, he could slowly make his way
Whereas
to
if
Real
you go
Madrid.
Real Madrid, he's won the Bundesliga. He can go down to Liverpool. It's fine.
I hear it.
It's perfect.
I think he would have made it to Real Madrid regardless. If he done well with Liverpool, he's an ex Real Madrid player
it's
as
safe.
well.
Yeah.
They would have looked at him.
But Liverpool, there's long term. You know,
Yeah, he would have stayed there
stability.
for a
They
bit.
got Klopp
Yeah.
10 years.
Yeah.
But there's no long term at Real Madrid.
It's the
bro.
same thing as players. Like if you're a player, Real Madrid comes calling.
If Ancelotti
You go
gets
Real
sacked-
Madrid, if it doesn't work out,
Yeah.
you can go down.
But you can go on loan to a good team if you're Real Madrid.
Yeah.
Because I think there's a low quality of available managers lately, man.
Yeah.
Nah, there's one guy going to be available soon.
Who?
There's one guy going to be available soon.
Don't tell me Fabregas.
No, one guy available soon.
Arteta.
There's no good quality managers, man. Now I don't know.
Let's quickly speak about the Manchester United game. I tried to get Nail here. He's on holiday in Bali, so shout out to you, Nail. Enjoy your time. Murad, you're here to talk shit about Arsenal, but your team just lost 1-0 against Manchester United.
Yeah, wallah. It's bad timing, bro. Like the objective is Arsenal. Always know.
The struggle is real to get into the Champions League, and this game was a big game, a very important game, and that loss does not help your case whatsoever. What went wrong, my friend?
Well, we don't need Champions League football right now, anyways, to be honest. So the more losses we can have, the better one.
Like 2 billion spent on
The more losses, the better. Good.
Look, come on, look at the team, bro. You got Garnacho, Gittins, but this Champions League team, wallah, it's not, man.
Damn.
So the fact that we're out of the Champions League, Alhamdulillah. Even out of Europa League, I don't play no Conference League, nothing, bro. Just 10.
Do you think
Just want to go home, yeah?
Yeah, wallah.
Do you think it will change you guys? But let's just say you miss out on everything.
Yeah.
What would happen at Chelsea?
Financially, they'll have to make better decisions, bro.
No, but what's gonna happen? They're just gonna spend another billion.
Spend it, but
On
spend it
random
correctly.
guys.
Why would you spend, if you've got 90 million, you spend it on Gittins and you spend it on, what's the other guy?
Do you think it's 90 million?
No, like Garnacho and Gittins, both 90 million total. Spend that money on quality like Rodrigo.
Who are these guys? Wallah?
I want to know.
Wallahi.
It's like, should you start with the manager first before?
No,
It's
no,
not the manager's fault,
Upstairs.
bro. It's the owners, bro. The owners, as soon as these guys
No, I'm
come
saying
in-
getting in a proper manager first.
Of course, a proper
That's the
manager,
first
you get
thing,
a
right?
proper manager, or you just keep Maresca, just keep him till the end of the season.
Bro, I found out why they can't get a normal manager because it's Chelsea. They pay a lot of money. Upstairs, they're telling them who to play, who you can't play.
Yeah, and that's the thing. They want a yes man. So
Yeah.
once Maresca's had enough, he's talked crazy on the press conferences and booted him.
the new way to get out,
Maresca's a diva, you know. Yeah, I found out that every time he was beefing with the board, he'd wear normal clothes on the touchline. When he's not beefing them, he's wearing Chelsea clothes. What a bad B, yeah. Like,
Actually, you would know all about that behavior.
What Twitter thread did you see that on?
100% facts.
Some WhatsApp group behavior. I know.
How would you even know that he's having beef with like,
Social media. And their owner, I swear to God, there was a time where he literally there was an account that said Trossard or what's the guy that got banned, the Ukrainian guy, Mudryk, and he retweeted it on his account. Wallah, I think he did, and then Mudryk got more likes. He bought Mudryk.
What the hell is this, bro? This is
Has Xabi signed him?
I don't know about that.
That's
wallah.
because that same winter, Arsenal wanted Mudryk. He went Chelsea instead.
Yeah.
Stories are getting more wild and more wild. I was
That
like,
signing stopped
get off
Arsenal
Twitter,
from winning the league,
wallah.
though.
Wallah, get off Twitter. Let's quickly touch on Manchester United. They're doing well, guys. It seems like they're just quietly just cruising, trying to have a good season, trying to finish third, and it looks like it's gonna happen, bro. They've got a good still games ahead of them, but yeah, I think should we keep the manager or should we sack him for next season?
Who? Carrick?
Yeah. Carrick.
Nah, keep.
We're keeping him, yeah?
Bro, even the two centre backs, we're not centre backs. It was Mazraoui and some kid. The ex Arsenal kid, Heaven. Yeah, and they're doing well against
name
Chelsea.
is Heaven?
Yeah.
That's Nigerian
He's
or
Nigerian.
It's gotta be Nigerian.
Majesty, wallah. You see what I'm saying, wallah? Like, this some, all these weird names, bro.
Yeah. Aiden Heaven. Yeah.
Aiden?
If you're not, by the way, if you're Nigerian, please let us know in the comment section what's with the crazy names like
Nah, but we know why.
like Paradise. They would name
Precious.
Precious,
Yeah, bro. Delicious.
delicious. Nah, delicious is crazy.
Monday.
No.
Sunday. Well,
Sunday, yeah.
The South
Yeah,
Sudanese
no,
are-
It's Sunday, wallah.
Let us know, anyways. What's that about?
Name their kids what they can't afford. What?
It's crazy, bro. Make sure you cut this out, yeah. But that's what have you seen, like the African Americans? You know when they say they name their kids like Mercedes, yeah, like Rent, phone bill,
Rent, yeah? Allah,
Rent is unbelievable, bro.
yeah, bro.
Diamond.
Ravo,
Bruno.
you want to say something about Bruno
Then I
Fernandes?
was going to say, does he win PFA Player of the Year if he breaks the assist record and United finish third? That's what I was thinking.
This season is a stinky season. Let's be honest.
No,
It's a stinky season, wallah. Who else could be nominated?
Rayan Cherki?
Bernard Silva,
Silva, yeah, that's a good one.
Nico Riley.
Nico Riley is delicious, bro. That guy's so good,
He
bro.
can win both. He can win PFA
Far out,
Player of the Year.
man.
And,
That's-
I know what I'm wild, wallah. That nigga said Nico Riley is delicious, wallah.
he did it, man.
Yo.
no pause, wallah. That guy's
No
footwork
pause.
is delicious, wallah. Wallah is so good. Okay, sorry, I stopped using delicious for I use a different adjective.
Anyways, I think I like that Bruno shout.
Yeah.
Honestly, that's a
thinking that.
that's a good
Yeah.
shout, bro.
If he breaks it, yeah, just give it to him because no Arsenal player deserves it.
Yeah.
And City for 10 games winning a muck, I don't think any of their players deserve it.
Football is not just statistics, but come on, like it's also how you play the game, man. So give it to Bernardo Silva. If they win the league, it's Bernardo Silva, man.
But is he the
When
influence
they
for
win the
them?
league, Murad.
Because I feel like
When they win the league.
Yeah,
Wow,
I'm saying,
if they win the
I feel like he could have won one or two previously as well.
Yeah,
Bernardo Silva.
He's a rat, bro.
Who's it, Bernardo Silva? Wallah, Azim, bro.
Unbelievable.
Guardiola said,
He got rid of all-
years. Nearly, wallah. When they
Look at all the
I
players he got rid
can't
of.
wait if they win the league and he does the fake cry and we cannot replace him.
Nah, that's a real. That was real to
He's
you.
about to do that, wallah.
Guys-
Gonna replace him, wallah.
Abdullah's not here, yeah?
I've got some news. Breaking news. Abdullah cannot make it tonight
Due to
Due to unforeseen circumstances. Why are you laughing? That was just a normal thing to say. Anyways, let's get into the reason why we're all here.
The bottle of lie.
Manchester City against Arsenal, 2-1. Erling Haaland scoring his 23rd league goal. And right now the gap is 3 points, with Manchester City having a game in hand. The momentum is all on Manchester City at the moment. Arsenal have officially taken a back seat to Manchester City, because right now, if Man City win that game in hand, they're top of the league.
See how he said officially?
Yeah.
So it was unofficial before, but now it's been cemented.
I understand that the game in hand is 2 days before the final day.
Correct, yeah.
So
You guys have 2 games as well. You might go like 6 points ahead as well.
Yeah.
And then Manchester City are going to get a chance to catch up afterwards.
Yeah.
But Arsenal, 4 losses in the last 6 in all competitions.
Yeah.
I don't even want to say it, but I have to.
Yeah.
Is it official that we're bottling the league?
Yeah, bro. I was watching it last week. I said to you, change your mind a bit, and then now yesterday I was watching it. Yesterday I was so dirty as well, because the way we played was so good compared to the last 6 to 10 weeks that I'm like, this guy is pissing me off even more, that the players and the team are capable of playing like this, but he's choosing a more reserved style of play.
Yeah.
That with genuinely, Rayan, I'm sorry, bro, I have to say this, we're turning into Spurs. Spurs had a period where Pochettino, Dele Alli, Kane, Son, niggas were running amok, and they almost won the league. Almost won the Champions League, but at least they play good football. You can turn on Tottenham those times and watch Eriksen and Dembele and flying fullbacks, and you know what I'm saying to you? You can enjoy them play. Arsenal, up until yesterday, you couldn't really enjoy it. I was bearing it because I was thinking, if we get leaked out of this, in 2 years, I'm not gonna care about if you won every game via header. But it's come back to bite us. We're turning into Spurs. We might actually end the season with no silverware.
Literally, yeah.
That is ridiculous. From 4 weeks ago, everything's on.
Please.
Is that not hilarious? It's funny describing that.
Well, it's funny, but we've got some good clips coming out of
Yeah.
this.
No, but genuinely, it's actually kind of a bit social experimenty. Like I'm watching like Black Mirror live. Like someone saying, "Hey, guess what? Let's make Arsenal lose the league 3 times in a row. let's see what happens.
That one got me.
Let's see what happens.
Arsenal was rolling for like 5 minutes or like that was
Yeah.
the whole thing. I don't know why.
Yeah? Let's see what happens. And then, oh wait, the Arsenal fans are still sticking around. Well, I'm still sticking around. Let's make them be first every game week until the last game week. When City has a game in hand and they win 2 win the league. Let's see what happens. Watch, Arsenal fans are still going to support this club. And then they get Champions League final, penalty shootout. Instead of Drogba, the reverse Drogba happens. You know how Chelsea were ass?
Yeah.
Drogba won them in Champions League. The other team, Harry Kane wins Bayern Munich in Champions League. Penalty shootout. Arsenal win nothing the whole year and they play every game. Imagine playing every game, every competition. They win nothing. Guys, that's embarrassing. Well, I like this embarrassing.
Yeah.
At least Tottenham, the year they were going Champions League final, they were ass in the league. And the year they were going for the league title, they were ass in Champions League. We were good in both. I'm telling you, bro.
Guys, we got a Europe out of
That
it.
is the
Europe out of it.
Genuinely, it
enough.
feels like, like if I'm watching third person, actually, like, if I can forecast this, what's going to happen is Arsenal's just going to make Champions League final. We're just going to lose. Last game in the season, you know what's even worse? Imagine we lose the league on goal difference. That'll be hilarious. Yeah. We lose the league on goal difference. I say, you know what? Arteta was so close. Yeah, so far. Give him an extension. Next year, come back. Try again. Or like, insanity is doing the same thing over and over again, expecting a different result.
Yeah.
What kind of stupidity is this, bro?
Before Mohammed gets into it, I'll ask you just quickly, before everybody wants to have a say, obviously.
Yeah.
But speaking about that game in particular,
Yeah.
first of all, how did you going into that game?
Yeah.
The stakes and like everything that comes with it. How did you see the game being played out?
Yeah.
And what did you think by the end of it? Yani, that end of that 90 minute in particular. How were you feeling about everything? Like the league, the Champions League, what's to come, Arteta, everything.
Yeah. 2 minutes before Haaland scored, I was like, if we get a point here, that's
There's hope, yeah.
yeah, that's not a bad thing, girl. And then Haaland scores, and what's with these niggas? They're not celebrating. Like they just stand there, like, The aura farming, yeah?
Stay humble.
No, it's just
Yeah.
success is nothing new. You know what I mean?
That's
That's what you do.
You
Allah.
laid him up, Allah.
Yeah, Allah.
Allah,
Sorry.
Continue anyway.
But yeah, before the game, I was thinking, bro, if we sit back, I'm thinking, I'm never gonna watch this. And we attacked him. Okay, it's pretty good. And then Shirky did some magical stuff. And then after we conceded that, I just went down on my phone. Wallah, clearly, a goal happened. He celebrated. I looked at my phone. I'm like, bro, should I just go to sleep? And Havertz scored. I'm like, okay, bro, okay, I'm gonna stay awake, watch this. And then, alhamdulillah, the rest of the game was all attacking. There was not once where City were like 20 minutes, 15 minutes pushing us against our goal. So like during the game, I actually felt like a bit confident. I felt like this is like the Arsenal of the old. Come on, let's go for them. And then nothing, wallah. Before the game, I was actually petrified. Alarm. I said, wallah, I'm not gonna watch this, but alhamdulillah, I woke up. And
Fortunate.
unfortunate, bro.
One question, just before move on. If you guys do end up bottling the league and the Champions League,
Yeah.
and knowing what's happening in the Carling Cup or whatever it's called, like the League Cup and the FA Cup, is this the biggest bottle job in the history of football?
Yeah.
You think so?
Yeah,
Just think about it for a second.
I'm being serious. 3 years ago, or 2 years ago, Liverpool had the quadruple on. They went Champions League final, lost to Real Madrid. They won the FA Cup and they won the League Cup and they lost the league to City.
Yeah.
They got something out of it.
Yeah.
You think I'm saying to you? At least they can say, we just missed it.
They lost to Real Madrid and Man City.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying to you? Like, we just lost to the Mr. Champions League and Mr. League title. Like, But Arsenal's like, bro, sometimes I can't be serious for like in the last week, I'll be thinking, this is actually a movie, bro. Like that kind of thing, think about it. For us to not get anything out of it, anything. If we get the Champions League, we can look back and say, listen, we're a bit cocky. We won the quadruple. We got something we never got before. Shut up, won Champions League. If we win the league title and we lose Champions League, okay, you've been missing out on this league for 22 years. You won something, enjoy it. But to win nothing and to be like outright the second best team in the country in the last 4 years, and get nothing out of it.
Yeah.
Like I feel like I'm a bit like Arteta is a bit like Diego Simeone. He went to Atletico Madrid, and then he's won 2 league titles in 10 years.
Yeah.
I'm saying to you, every other competition he lost. Griezmann, for context, has never won a major trophy. With Barcelona, Barcelona I think won a league title.
He won league title.
Yeah, but Atletico Madrid never. We're turning a guy like that right now, Allah.
Yeah.
This is a bit, bro.
Mohammed, just be patient with me here. We're gonna go around until
it's all right, bro.
we'll get to you. Murad, I asked you before, I think at the house, I was like, you said you didn't believe throughout the entire season that Arsenal are gonna win the league, despite them being the highest amount of points you guys were
was
ahead.
9.
Was it 10?
It was 9.
9 points? Okay. 9 points ahead. You never once thought that they could do it, and you always expected this. You want to elaborate on this, or is it just coming from pure hate?
No, it was not pure hate. Man City's done this multiple times to much better Liverpool teams, haven't they? Much better Liverpool teams, But, yeah, if Arsenal are serious about winning the league, they should have won it earlier. February, March, wrap it up. But yeah, Man City is always, once they win that League Cup, they start going into cruise control, bro. So
Like, hop off, Allah.
And just one
Far out.
one
So
question.
overall, like speaking facts, wallah.
One question about, because we mentioned it here, the ugly way that Arsenal have been playing. Some people have said that Chelsea have played and won league titles playing ugly.
not that.
What do you
ugly,
have to
bro.
say about that?
Not that ugly, bro. We played attacking football and we actually defended properly. These guys were saying, remember beginning of the season, 15 goals, we're going to break that record. But they've already conceded, 30 plus? So, yeah, but Chelsea played good football, bro. Good attacking football as well. Yeah, it could have been counter-attacking and stuff like that. But these corners and headers and long throw-ins, bro. Come on, if they won, this is the ugliest winning Premier League team of all time. Even Leicester, I think Leicester played much better football.
Leicester
Much
played
better
wonderful
football, bro.
right?
Much
Very good
better
football.
football.
Leicester, at least they had 2-3 outlets that were unbelievable.
But
bro.
what season did Chelsea? What season?
They're talking
people
about the
saying
Mourinho one.
Which one?
The first year.
The first one that he got.
4-5.
4-5?
Yeah.
But still,
Yeah,
you
you
got
had Damien Duff and Robin.
got-
on
you
the-
got-
the bullying season.
You got
as
it
they
over
call
the
it.
line, but the following season, great attacking football. And then the return season, when he came back to Chelsea after Madrid, he played unbelievable.
No, the
football.
return was good.
Unbelievable. But
can't take that
You
away
can't
from
compare. Don't compare this Chelsea to Arsenal.
Before I say move on to Ravo, do you want to say anything else about Arsenal? Anything to the people who
To the people, bro.
You know what
Arsenal, I knew Arsenal will never win another Premier League, and they will never win another Premier League. They signed Gallas back in the day. gave him the number 10 and he's playing centre back. But I was like, from that day onwards, I was like,
that was the day, yeah? That was the day.
That was the day. That was a finished institution, bro. And I don't know, for some reason they brought it back, but yeah, a little bit, but second.
Who's the bigger club in London? Biggest club in London?
Oh, come on, there's no comparison, bro. No comparison. Chelsea.
Bro, you take Abramovich out of the history, one league title.
You take Henry out of the history.
And then
no league titles.
Still got 11.
Where? Premier League. We're talking about all other leagues. Huh? Yeah, we got one as well.
One league title. We got 11.
1950 as well.
He's talking like since he's talking since the 90s.
The Premier League started the day we were born.
Boys,
Who's we?
well, in terms of history, boys, you talk about history that you're alive in. That's it. You know what I mean? So whatever you've seen, that's what we count. Anything before that, come on.
Don't tell me about your grandparents.
And anything after this, you won't see anything anymore, so it's all right.
Ooh, anything? I promise you, we'll win the Premier League before Arsenal.
There's no way.
I promise you.
Chelsea.
Before Arsenal.
You think this Chelsea
Right.
has more potential to
No,
go win the league?
hold on. Why do you have so much faith in this club?
Because this
that
club-
showed you nothing.
No, I don't have faith in this club. But
You
we've
do.
won-
We've
we've
won a Champions League a lot more recent than Barcelona.
That's true.
Okay, so we can Chelsea on a one-off. We can win Champions League. We can probably scumbag a Premier League. It's fine.
But you know what? Azam Murad's coming from a place where he's saying we've done it.
We've done it before.
Then, what did he
And that's the
say?
same thing I'm saying about City. They've done it before.
We've
Better
borrowed it,
teams.
Allah.
Liverpool, come on. That Liverpool team, if anything, that's going to be 10 points, 12 points ahead. They've been,
100%.
but I think Liverpool were 15 points ahead of
Let
City.
me ask it to you like this. Next year,
Yeah.
at the start of the season, you have more faith that Chelsea is going to win the Prem. This Chelsea is going to win the Prem than Arsenal going to win the Prem.
I won't say next year, but I said we will win the Premier League before Arsenal.
Okay. That's fair. Khalas. That's more reasonable.
So I'm not saying next season. Next season, they might finish second again.
Yeah.
But
Bro, to caveat, like, technically we're still not out of it. Obviously, the league title. But I don't want, after yesterday's shenanigans, yesterday, we're talking about off camera, me and him. He said, but that's one of the best games he's seen Arsenal play away at a big team
Yeah, well, that's what I
for ages. And that was just, we're going at you, you come at us, see what happens. Like punch for punch, blow for blow. But then to do that, and then most of the season show that you can't do it, like, you know what I'm saying to you? Like, it's a bit stupid.
What would have hurt more about shit if you played defensive and lost 2-1, or played this style how he's played, attacking, risking, taking risks and lose 2-1? What would have hurt?
Clear.
I would have been dirty in all three. Why? You play attacking football, you win. I'll be like, you bastard. We could have played attacking football and beat Brentford and Wolves and Bournemouth. When we just sitting back against them. Or if you go defensive, I say you're a coward. You know what I'm saying to you?
So there's no alhamdulillah.
Nah, brother.
You're never happy.
Just
Happy.
I think the first two leagues they bottled, they
typical
were
human,
more
Allah.
respectable because they actually tried to play. So I think people didn't banter them for them. But these last 2 seasons, they're going to get
No, everyone's bantering this season because of the last 3 seasons. If this is the first year of a title charge, no one will care.
No, but I'm saying the first 2 seasons you guys didn't do it. They played good football, you know, like respectable football. Was the old Arsenal of old. They finished second, this. But that's why people used to respect Arsenal back in the day because, they were maybe in top 4 conversations, but they played good football. But now,
No, we still had the same title. Niggas thinking we're bottlers.
You're
That's all.
bottlers, but
It's
still.
the same to you. So it doesn't matter. Like, if you're him, like I said to you, the reason why I liked Arteta so much was he tried. Beautiful football didn't work out. Some physical stuff didn't work out. Some scummy stuff is not working out. Bye. New ideas. Simple.
But
You know what I'm saying to you?
Like, it's too late.
But why doesn't he? Okay, this doesn't work. Take what's good from it. Add another thing.
No,
this guy
no.
completely changes the style of play.
Do you think Pochettino at Tottenham, after going 5 years, 2014, 2019, wait.
Okay, go.
2017, 18, 2018, he went like to Champions League final, yeah? Or 18, 19?
So went Champions League final and the league
eight-
as well when Leicester won it.
Yes, okay.
Okay.
So if he was there for another 5 years, do you think he would have won it?
The difference between Pochettino and Arteta,
What?
Arteta got to buy a Declan Rice. He didn't have anything. This guy spent, I think, 70 million on the squad. We had a 70 million squad versus 180 million Liverpool squad, because in the Champions League final, we didn't have money. Pochettino didn't get any signings, guys.
Okay.
You guys got Declan Rice.
Yeah.
You got Gyökeres. You guys got Maresca. Who else did you guys?
Zubimendi.
Eze. You guys got all these signings. If Pochettino had the board behind him, giving him money like that, he would have won the league for sure.
I don't know about that.
But yesterday,
100%,
I don't know about
guys.
winning the league.
Nah,
Yeah.
100%, bro.
But he did play some ridiculously gorgeous football.
Yeah, he did.
Yeah.
but even yesterday, you saw like the starting lineup, bro. Four centre backs on the pitch, bro. You knew this guy wasn't trying to win. I think when City, you guys look at 4 centre backs.
What did City do when they won treble?
What did they do?
They
Yeah,
had
but
4
City,
centre-backs.
you don't try to copy. But I'm saying this
Different
guy,
rules, different people, yeah?
Yeah,
Like that.
of course different rules.
4 centre-backs, 4 centre-backs.
No,
Simple.
4
One
centre-backs.
centre-back was playing 8. Remember that? They won the treble with the centre back playing like Iniesta.
Yeah, but City, what City does that they doing it. It's proper football.
Bro,
But you guys done it. You guys done it, and you guys once City scored, then they decided to let's go out and play.
No, it's too late. You can criticize us, but you can't just say, "Oh, look at that team. They're wearing yellow. Oh, they're copying City. Or they're rubbish." And then when a different team does the same thing, it's like it's a normal thing. City done 4 centre backs.
Yeah.
We did 4 centre backs.
So why are you copying them?
What does that mean? Copying them? It's football.
But you copied them, so I'm saying it didn't work for you guys now. Didn't work all season. You guys been doing it all season. Ben White, Calafiori, but they're always playing with like 6, 7 centre backs. So you guys generally don't want to play football. You have to go out and play football.
There is that rumour though that Arteta copies everything that Pep
But
does.
it's copying.
But that's all right as long as it works.
Yeah.
If as long as it works, doesn't work.
His point is it doesn't work.
Let's go into the the winners of that game, Manchester City.
The main event, Azam. Say it like that.
Midris, you were very, very confident. Well, I'll give you that. You actually backed your team to the hills. And you were saying, yeah, whatever they say, it's okay. It's coming. Did you at any point during that game did you feel like if you came out with a draw, I would have wanted you definitely to come back to say something, because I don't know if your confidence would have been the same.
No.
But the fact that you won that game
Yeah.
kind of backs everything that you've been saying for the past 3 weeks.
The ultimate factor, obviously, is why I thought the way I thought was because we're City. We've done this multiple times, like Murad was saying before. The club is known for success, and especially picking it up at this point of the season. Another factor, we're playing home. That's a big factor to play in part. But also, and I think this is the most important part, is the lack of faith that I have in Arsenal. Wallah. Because as I always say, Anna, I'm going to use my line again, Azam, wallah. As long as Arsenal is up, there's always hope, wallah. Can't repeat this more often, wallah.
Now you are, one game away from winning the league pretty much. And if you win all your games, you're guaranteed to win. If Arsenal flop, then all the more reason for you to go on and win it.
Correct.
How confident are you that you're going to maintain this level of momentum going up until final match day?
No, very confident. Because now when you look, like, the real question mark that people had on us, like leading up to this game, was whether we could beat Chelsea or not at home, really. But now that we've beaten Chelsea, we've beaten the Bottlers, moving on now, when you look at the fixtures that we have upcoming, it's all winnable. And yeah, it's just my lack of faith of Arsenal, like I said before. And people have this misnomer that Arsenal fans have to ask themselves, why do people dislike us that support other teams? There's a reason. There's a reason.
What's the reason? Tell me.
It's because
That's the reason.
No, I don't know.
that's the reason.
I don't know.
Right? That's a demonstration of the reason.
Because I don't look myself as
No.
I don't watch Arsenal fan TV. I don't watch any fans online ever. Like, I don't see these guys. So I'm thinking, why are we copying so much hate? I don't like when I go on Twitter and I see Arsenal fans tweeting. I guess maybe I can understand from the tweets. But in real life,
None, it's in real life.
No enough. I like it in real life.
as
What you see on social media, that whole Arsenal TV, that's real life. I like.
And
That's the majority.
You know, it was the
majority
revival of Arsenal fans. Do you remember when these guys started winning and out of nowhere everyone popped up and became an Arsenal fan out of nowhere? Like, this guy didn't go for Arsenal
ever.
Yeah. Now I'm an Arsenal fan. You know, that's what it was.
Now they deserve that. Those guys that were hiding when Unai Emery was around in the early Arteta, when they went there, and then if you ask like year 10 niggas right now, year 10, year 11, year 12, guys in school, who do you support? Like 80% of them are Arsenal fans. Yeah.
The Arsenal fans are. I personally think. Can I say something
Quickly.
Wallah, you guys are harsh.
Oh.
I personally think
The Arsenal fans are harsh, or everyone's harsh
I
with
think
Arsenal?
on Arteta specifically.
The Arsenal fans or everyone else?
In general, everyone else.
Everyone's harsh on
I think this guy is competing with arguably the greatest manager of all time. Arguably. Guardiola is not the greatest manager of all time.
Potentially the greatest of all time, yeah?
He's going toe-to-toe with this guy to the very end.
With who?
With Pep Guardiola. We saw Klopp. Look at Klopp. Klopp's one of the... Who's a better manager, Klopp or Arteta? Klopp. 100%.
Yeah.
And he struggled. He won one league. He won a Champions League. And how many FA Cups did he get? And a Carling Cup.
I think 1 FA Cup and 2
Against the best manager. This is Arteta, the guy that was Guardiola's assistant, 8 years ago? And now he's competing with him head to head. He's in the semi-final of a Champions League. I think personally, I think it's harsh. He's doing good.
That's
Well,
Spurs
I'll tell you when it's
That's
harsh.
Spurs standards.
No.
It's not.
I'll tell you when it's harsh.
If he wasn't against Guardiola, he would have got across the line. It's just he's going against the greatest manager of
He
all
wasn't
time.
against
Nah, but
Guardiola
Rego,
last year.
Last year was
It's a
slop.
standard.
That's just slop.
It's a standard that you build your club, your team to, Rego. When your team is competing, let's just say at second place for a while, now you've already built the expectation. You've built that standard. Now that's mandatory on you to go get that objective. If you don't meet that objective, that's not harsh. Harsh is when you don't build that reputation, you don't get to that position, okay, and then you end up losing, and then people give the manager a hard time. That's harsh because that was never expectation for the manager to begin with. But with Arteta, he's built himself as a coach to that level. He went toe to toe, like you said. So now it's expected, and
But also,
with
like,
Arsenal fans, it's expected.
The thing that you're saying, it would apply if he was playing for coaching a nobody. He's coming to Arsenal. Like, even if he doesn't build that profile, there's an expectation for an Arsenal manager to deliver.
There's no
Yeah,
expectation.
there is.
There is.
Wait. It's a big one.
Okay, 22 years. Wait. Never won a Champions League. 22 years without him. The last time he's win a Champions League final was 2006.
Let me talk.
What are you guys saying? You guys are complete.
Who's expectation from? We're talking about Arsenal fans.
Idris.
Yeah, I mean, Arsenal fans were happy getting with Arsene Wenger getting him fourth how many years?
No, but
Why
not
do you think-
this delusional.
Why do you
Arsenal
think
fans.
all this time Arsenal fans were beefing Wenger? When 2007-8 season, 2008-9 season, we're going Champions League semi-finals, and then we're bad to win the league. Liverpool just ahead of us in the United one, or Chelsea just won. We're thinking buy some players. We want to win the league.
No, Arsenal are used to
like
it.
what
Yeah, and then at the years of abusing Wenger for expectations was the league title, and then it dropped to fourth place, and we're like, we're not happy with fourth. Stop. We don't care about fourth place anymore. Just win the league.
I'm telling you, that's not his fault.
No,
Bro.
and
He's
then-
going to the board
and
asking
then-
for players.
And then when the board do, no, because Wenger himself said, I want to be the first club to go to a new stadium.
Yeah.
They had Highbury. They went before. Stamford Bridge is still ass. Liverpool's like a little box still. Everyone wants to go to some new fancy stadium like Arsenal did. Then he did that. Then the board's like, listen, Wenger, you say you haven't won anything yet. See you later, bye. And then who they get in? They got Unai Emery. Why? Unai Emery won 15 Europe Leagues or something.
yeah.
You know what? Let's get somebody in that's a winner. Try win something. Didn't work out. Out. Arteta's a guy that was coached under this superstar. Let's see what he does. He stabled the ship, made us second, and then now you come to a conclusion. You go, wait. Okay. Next year, let's say Arsenal don't win the league or anything this year. Next year, who can guarantee that Arsenal's going to finish second? I can say categorically we finish second at highest. But I believe we'll finish second again next year. If this guy says we'll do well, same story. What's Hassan did he say always? I've seen this movie before. Yeah? second place again. But now the players, the club, everyone needs a bit of a new voice. It's not saying Arteta can't go somewhere else and win or can't do this somewhere else. Maybe he learns this and does something else. Correct? But I think we need some new voice, new person, new everything, like management-wise, to go and to get over the line.
I just think that's the theme song of all Premier League clubs right now.
No, it's
I
not.
think
But
it's the
it's
theme
not.
song. Let's
Tell me
change. Because I'm telling you, Arteta can get this team over the line.
Yeah.
I personally think you're going to win the league this year. You're going to scrape through it. And then you're going to see it, you're going to feel it, and then you're going to be like, okay. The player's going to come back way more confident. He's going to sign more players.
Everything changes if you win something. Klopp, first year when the Europa League final lost. 2 years later went Champions League final and won. And then they say, okay, he won Champions League. We don't care for now. He'll win the league one day, correct? Then he eventually won the league in COVID. Then he has now all the credit in the bank. Klopp could have stayed there for another 8 years. Correct? Might have finished second another 8 years. Who gives a damn? But he won a Champions League and a league title, so we respect him for that. It's been 6 years, bro. Well, it's been 6 years. But
Let's move on. We've got some breaking news. We've got someone on the line who wants to say something about Arsenal. Abdullah is joining us from afar. Abdullah, we've spent an hour covering Champions League, Premier League, the bottlers, the people who bottle, and everything in between. But we want to give you 60 seconds, uninterrupted, to say what your heart felt throughout that game and after the game, and what you're feeling right now as what some people might call the most objective Arsenal fan on the panel.
First of all, there's a couple of, I'm going to speak on a couple of levels. First of all, on a micro level, like this game alone, I think Arteta finally woke up and played aggressive attacking football, and it paid off. because the performance was worthy of a title challenging team to begin with. Now, having said that, within the same performance, he made a lot of mistakes. He took Eze off instead of taking Martin Odegaard off. He never brought on Max Baumann, who's our most exciting attacking threat when he needs to win the game. He only gave Victor Gyökeres 6 minutes when he needs a goal. He still made mistakes on that level. And that, to me, points to the fact that he's not a top manager to begin with, because he doesn't know how to make the right decisions at the right time. And that now goes hand in hand with the next level that I want to speak on a macro level, on the decisions that he makes, based like on the type of football that he wants to play, that he's been playing all season, and on the signings, the type of signings that he wants to make. Look at Pep Guardiola. He's always the boss in the dressing room, yeah? But he still can step on his ego to bring players that are full of ego that are going to carry him over the line. Ryan Cherky took on our 3 best players to score that goal. He took on Gabriel, Declan Rice, and Saliba. All 3 of them. 1 goal and scored. And the reason why he can do that is because sometimes he doesn't listen to instructions. Sometimes he'll take the ball and do whatever he wants, regardless of what the manager wants. Mikel Arteta is incapable of humbling himself and allowing players that have 20 times the ability that he had to go and express themselves. He bought Eze, and what did he do to Eze? Eze made 1 mistake defensively against Aston Villa away. Remember, at the back post, he didn't pick up Matty Cash. Matty Cash scored. We didn't see Eze for another few weeks after that because of 1 defensive mistake. And then he takes him off today after he just hit the post as well. It's like he doesn't want to allow players that are like free-spirited, full of ego and they're going to express themselves. He doesn't want them out there. He would rather have a player that's going to listen to defensive instructions and make sure he can control them. And that, to me, is where he goes wrong. And the last part is the recruitment. We've all heard the rumour that Semenyo wanted to come to Arsenal. But Arteta would rather an egoless player, a player that he can dictate around, of course, and he goes and spends the same amount of money on Madueke. The same thing as well, I think, is a big mistake. What's his name? Martin Zubimendi. 100% a downgrade on Thomas Partey. And actually, I don't want to hear case this, case that. Innocent until proven guilty. Thomas Partey is 10 times the player Zubimendi is. So, recruitment-wise, he gets it wrong. Decision-wise, he gets it wrong. And I said towards the end of last season that he is not the guy to get us over the line. And like I said last week, until I see it with my own eyes, he's never going to be the guy that's going to get us over the line.
Abdullah, 2 things, wallahi. Number 1, cool story, wallahi. You're a loser. Sorry. Number 2, where did you hear this Semenyo rumor from, wallah? I never heard. I don't think anybody here has heard that Semenyo coming to Arsenal rumor.
It's from the summer, cuz. It's from the summer. Semenyo wanted to come to Arsenal. But Arsenal weren't ready to pay the money then. So
Wallah.
Look it up.
Sounds like a WhatsApp story.
WhatsApp story, but jet. No, wallahi.
This tells you in your own bubble, wallahi.
Abdullah, nobody's in your own bubble. I'm in the bubble of reality, Abdullah. Where in the world, why would Semenyo want to go to Arsenal, wallahi?
Muhammad, because every
Suicidal move,
play
bas.
for Arsenal, wallahi. Even you want
Abdullah.
to play for Arsenal. You think anybody wants to go to Manchester in that cold rain, wallahi?
All right, let's wrap up.
Abdullah, just quick question. Raver from the studio, GalacticOz studio. Just a quick question. I just want to confirm, are Arsenal going to win the league or not?
Absolutely not.
Abdullah said this in the last episode. He didn't believe in them before the Man City game. Khalik, after
There's
the Man
more
City
important
game.
things to talk about. Can you say this, Funko?
I feel like Abdullah is one of the most level-headed.
Wallahi, very
Arsenal
level-headed.
fans, wallahi.
Very level-headed.
A lot of them, wallahi.
Sick,
Wallahi,
waffling. Until he
Sick.
said the Semenyo rumor, wallahi.
Abdullah, thank you for your time, my brother. We'll see you next episode, inshallah.
People just want Arsenal fans to be like, yo, it's all, yo.
Lads,
Like,
Good episode.
Soft guys.
that was a very good episode, lads. We've got, what is it now? How many weeks to go until the end of the season? What, 4 or 5 weeks?
Yeah.
It's going to be a
Make
very
it
exciting
spicy.
one.
Let City win the league. We let them. They win Champions League. Yeah.
Mohammed, it's only right that we let you end the episode. What do you want to say, wallah?
Azam, like I was saying before, wallahi,
Yeah.
and I said the last couple of episodes I've been on here,
Yeah, salam.
as long as Arsenal is on top, There's always hope, wallah.
Can I ask a question?
As time going by, abshir enough, wallah.
No. Not to do City.
Murad E-drums.
No, to do City.
Murad E-drums are done, wallah.
What would he do? What would he do? Who play next week?
Yallah.
Burnley. Isn't that Burnley?
I don't know.
Yeah, Burnley. After I think playing Everton. Everton gave Liverpool run for the money.
Yeah, I know.
We didn't say Abshir finished the episode. We said Mohamed Idris finished the episode.
So like I said, wallah.
We don't want to hear losers speak, wallah.
Bijad.
Sorry, wallah.
We really listened to 90 seconds of it with Abdullah, wallah. Anyway, like we said, Azam,
Yes.
Arsenal on top, always hope. City, like I said, nothing unusual here from their behaviour. Always picking it up. If they're not on top, they're always picking it up at this stage. Arsenal, I'll just have to state the obvious here, that there was always hope that we're going to come back. Arsenal, because Arsenal, Azam, I want to tell you something about Arsenal, wallah.
Wallah, can I get out?
It's supposed to end the episode.
No, that's going to end.
Wallah,
wallah,
can I get
It's going to end. But Arsenal, there's always faith with Arsenal, Azam. Wallah, I just have to keep repeating this, bro. I don't know why anybody believes in this club, wallah. So, we're going to end it right there, Azam.
Well, Mohammed, I'll tell you what. Today I was watching this game. I've never watched something before in my life as much as this one. I was really rooting for Manchester City, wallah. So bad.
I know.
I don't get that.
You
I don't,
understand?
wallah, تعرف the hate قاعد هنا in here for these fans, wallah.
The fans, bro. I'll tell you,
I'm
Abshir,
sick
wallah.
of them so much, and I really want them to not get anything. Shout out to Azam Abdullah YouTube channel. I dropped a video on Arsenal. Make sure to check it out. Wallah,
Oh, reported, wallah.
I hate that club, wallah.
Wallah, reported.
But this year at least. I don't know about
right
next
now,
year.
live.
But yeah, thank you guys for watching. Make sure you like, subscribe, and turn on your notification bell. We'll see you guys next time. Take care. And peace.
All my niggas, we intimidated. All my they intimidated. Burn City, we intimidating. Got my young boy, he intimidated. All my shooters, yeah, they really aiming with them cold niggas. We ain't got no patience. Money talks in my conversation. One niggas, they are imitated.
Ask my dogs, we intimidated. Ask my bro, we intimidated. How you poppin', no niggas hating, and I play the hoe to keep it.